What's up, you guys? Today I'm going to be showing you guys a Tesla Model Y. This is one of my favorite Teslas to do because of how the windows are. It's pretty easy. It's not too difficult. The only thing that's difficult is the front windshield, and that's about it. So we're going to be doing these. These usually take us about 2 hours. So let's go ahead and start with the top. We're using our RPFILMS ceramic. We've got 5 in the back, 20 in the front, 50 on the windshield. So the first thing we have to do with this car is basically remove the gaskets. You don't have to, but I like to remove the seal. Allows more space for the glass. And then secondly, basically just shrink the bottom, shrink the top. You don't even have to shrink the top. And then we go ahead and go straight to the install. Okay guys, first thing we're gonna do is pull out the seals. So what I usually do is grab this, just pull up slightly, pull evenly, comes right out.
How's it going, guys, and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be talking about this Model Y, and of course I'm doing a voiceover because I like to kind of overview the job, look at what I did right, what I did wrong, and also my opinion on this install. So this was a $475 install. The product we are using here is our RPFILMS ceramic. So if you guys are interested in checking that out, the link is in the bio. All right, so outside of that, this was pretty easy job. Model Ys are always super easy. Model 3s tend to be the hardest. Model S is technically the easiest. Then Model Y, and then Model 3s, they suck. So yeah, this is a pretty fun, easy car to do. Literally, we finished in 1 hour, so not much difficulty at all. We even did the windshield. Now, the only reason I don't charge more, normally this would be about $550 to $600, is because this client, we've actually already serviced, their whole family. So we kind of got like locked into a deal there. So outside of that, this is a good day. It's still winter time, so it's still very slow. We're living in a town of 70,000 people in Northern California. I know people think, California, everyone's like rich here and stuff, but we live in the more rural area, I guess. It's mostly like wines and agriculture out here, so people aren't like super flashy cars and stuff. Hour and a half from us, you got like the Bay Area, Oakland, San Francisco, and 4 or 5 hours away, you got LA, and San Diego about 8 or 9 hours away. So it's just very different markets, and I talk a lot about that in my courses and stuff. So yeah, it's just different. $200 here is probably like the equivalent of like $350 to $400 in like the Bay Area. Everything costs like double there. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into this. Now, if you guys have never done a Tesla, or you are interested, or maybe you're just here watching because you have a Tesla and you want to see what it looks like getting tinted. So basically, we plot it out, we heat shrink at the bottom, and we take out I take out the trim around the door. And to play it safe, we don't do any scratching on the vehicle. We don't do any scrubby pads, no panel removal. Like to keep it, everything intact. And I use a squeegee, really nice soft squeegee, and just make sure I wipe off everything nicely. As long as you're not in a super dirty shop or mishandling the film, it's going to go in really easily. Also, guys, I know if you guys have been watching the YouTube channel for a while, you saw our shop used to look way cleaner back in the day, but we've done a lot of like damage over the years. Not necessarily like bad damage, but moving mirrors, the paint. We've taken out the tracks, the Swiss tracks, and our landlord is very limited in the things that he allows us to do. So like that whole wall, that other room right there, could fit like 4 more cars, but because it's not our building, it's not our property, we can't tear it down. So also all like the tools in the corners and stuff, it's really not what I want. There's a guy moving out who I let him borrow some space to store some tools, and he'll be moving out this month. So the shop will look a lot cleaner. But we have been here for 6 years. If it were me, everything would be angel white. It would be really insulated. There would be huge LED lights, and the floor would be either black tile or like a dark gray tile or white epoxy. But again, it's not my property, so I can't do that. All right, but let's go ahead and talk about this job. I find it hard to do these voiceovers sometimes because I don't want to be talking just like the whole time. Kind of feel bad to have you guys just listening, but I try to keep it as interesting as possible. If you guys have never done a Model Y, it's super easy, even with like a not such a great product. But something that our product does really nicely is it shrinks nicely. You're not going to get a lot of fingers. There's not a lot of heat shrinking. If you don't make space, like if you don't pull out that seal, the trim, you are going to have to struggle quite a bit tucking it in there. So you do need a durable product. But as long as your hands are dry, you can really pull off that little trim piece super easily. Okay guys, so I'm gonna let you guys watch the rest of this video. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll put some B-roll music.
Okay, so a lot of times people want to remove the plastic piece there, but if you have a good cutout, you don't have to do that. You don't have to run the risk of breaking anything, which is really nice. So highly recommend using the computer cut software and a plotter so you don't have to take anything off. Makes it much easier. All right, so now all I have to do is put the gasket things back in, or the seal, or the trim back in, and we're good to go. All right guys, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. The Tesla is all done. We're gonna be getting it out of here. Looking at about an hour. I think, what time did it start at? 9 o'clock? Yeah, so about an hour to finish this with the windshield. Pretty good time, but we still really take our time to make sure it comes out good. Outside of that guys, we have a Ford now, and then we have 2 front windows on a Ford, and then we have another, what's this, the third vehicle? First. Yeah, we have another car. So, all right, let's get started. And if you haven't, like, comment, and subscribe so you can be updated whenever we're uploading videos.